Okay, my name is Sid Garrand. We're here at 2011 E3, and I work for Caliber 11 Vaults, and I'm here to show you that stuff. For one, it's not a mod. It's a case cover.
Yeah,
it's very similar to if you buy a smartphone, the next thing you're grabbing off the shelf is going to be a cover to kind of protect it, to customize it, if you like a certain color and stuff. So what we've done here at Caliber 11 is we provided custom-based covers, basically for base vaults. Those start at $59.99. They have several colors you can choose from, and some of the deluxe ones. The deluxe one is the Gears of War. This one's $89.99. What you get with the Gears of War, which is kind of cool, is for one, it's officially licensed always, Gears of War 3, cool infected omen, skull, can't beat that. That comes off the side. And what you have on this side is the actual cradle. The cradle is good for housing either a headset, or I always throw my controller on there, so it keeps it nice and tight. Well, what happened was a year ago at last year's E3, they came out with the new Xbox Slim. The first thing I noticed with the Xbox Slim, it's not customizable. You can't change the faceplate. It has a really cool design. And so for the past decade, I've armored up the industry with Gears of War armor, with Halo armor, Dead Space, Mass Effect, you name it. So what I decided to do was come out with the first armored case for your console. So that's how we did it. We went ahead and did a basic case. The basic case has the cradle dock, so you can go ahead and keep your accessories nice and tidy. It has the foot chassis on the bottom, which actually keeps it stable, which was the problem with keeping your Xbox standing straight up anyway, was you was afraid it was going to knocked over. So this keeps it very sturdy on the ground. And we incorporated and engineered a leveler, so we go ahead and level it up higher than laying it on the table or the carpet, so that way it optimizes your cooling. So the Xbox case cover for this will optimize the fan flow and keep it, from overheating and stuff like that. Well, basically, when we approached Gears of War 3 title, Epic Games, about doing a collaboration with our Caliber 11 Vault with the new upcoming title, Perna is the one that's in charge. I've dealt with Perna before. He's a really cool guy. He has a good insight on what design really should look like. So when we were kind of brainstorming about the ideas, originally I had, a big snub pistol on the side, a big COG, emblem on the other side. Things that are a little far-fetched out there. But what happened was that eventually it turned into having the Crimson Omen design on there. So it was basically his artwork. He wanted to go ahead and say, I really want to have it 3D, and then I went ahead and came up with a concept for him. And then we took that concept and pushed it even further and came up with what you see here today. With the Gears of War armor, recreating that from the beginning when we first saw it was just a love of the game. It was really the true characters, the trial and error through the game. You're in depth with the storyline. And once we were done, we had to kind of honor the game as a tribute. We basically immortalized it by making real life-size armor that we brought to Epic Games, and we showed them. And I wore the Marcus Phoenix armor, and I had friends that wore the Carmine, and so on and so on. We had fun with it. We're big fans. And so here it is a couple years later with the new Caliber industry that I work in. Making the Gears of War was just, it made sense for us to go to them and say, hey, you know what, this is our new love. Let's see if we can tie, your greatest title to with this what we're doing. Okay, the cool thing about our console is that it's doesn't just look cool, doesn't just optimize for better airflow, it keeps your controller nice and tidy, and has this cool look, but the cool thing about it is in the game, when you start bleeding out, you get shot, your screen starts glowing red, this box will actually start glowing red and bleeding out with you until you get revived, then the box shuts back down. So you have red lights that are inside this Crimson Omen that's going to bleed out with you. It's kind of taking that feature in the game and bringing it home into your living room so that way you can feel more in depth. It's kind of taking that next fourth dimension of being involved with it. We had to go ahead and do it through audio cues. Yeah. There's a certain frequency that when you get downed in the game and when you get revived that it makes, and that was provided from Epic for us to have that feature in our case vault. Base vaults are $89.99. You can get this the day you walk into your store and buy your Gears of War 3. So this will be sitting there, it'll be in limited quantities, but definitely a cool must thing to have for any kind of gear fan.
All right, thank you very much, Captain.
You're welcome. Thank you.